Hi guys, it's Miles from BCHA Ignite and I'm down at New Leaf Allotment, and today I'm going to show you how to revitalise a container grown plant. One of the problems that container grown plants suffer from is the compaction of growing media, or the soil that they're planted in, the compaction of that around the roots, and this happens over time when they're watered, because whilst they're in a container the water's only got one direction to go in and it will compact the growing media around the roots. Unlike plants that are grown in the ground, when they're watered, the water can disperse more evenly. Now there's an easy fix for that, and what we have to do is remove the plant from the container, clean the roots and replace it. Now at that point, if you have got fresh compost or growing media, that would be a great opportunity to use it. However, if you haven't got access to fresh compost or growing media, then you can reuse the growing media that it's in. Okay, you just have to revitalise it, and that's what I'm going to show you how to do. So you need a couple of things. First of all, you need a plant, and you also need a container. Now I'm going to use a washing up bowl, okay, and that's so that we can contain the growing media when we take the plant out, so we don't lose any and we minimise the mess. And I've also got a bowl, okay, all the sort of things that you can find in your house. And I've got some water. I'm put a bit of water in the bowl, like this, okay, and that's for cleaning the roots in. So let's remove the plant. So the best way to do that is to give it a squeeze around the container. Thread the plant in your fingers like that, hold it upside down, give it a squeeze, and hopefully you'll see some movement. There we go. Right, so straight away, even though this plant has been watered, you can see there's a dry area around here, okay, and that's due to the compaction of the growing media. And around there as well, it's quite dry. So what we're going to do, we're just going to loosen it all up, okay, so don't be afraid to do this, you're not going to hurt the plant. Okay, we're just going to loosen all that growing media up. I'm going to hold the stem of the plant, and the more we excavate, the more we can see how dry it is, how dry that is in there. The growing media is bone dry in the middle there, and it just seems to be damp on some areas around there. So when we're watering, what's happening is the water is literally running off the growing media and it's not soaking in, so the plant's not benefiting from that water or any feed that you may be giving it. So we're just going to tease off the growing media just to free up the roots like this, and we're containing everything in here, just we're going to use that to replant. Some of the roots coming off, that's fine. That's not going to hurt the plant if we remove some of that. If it comes off easily, there we go. So we keep taking the roots off like this. There we go. There, wonderful. And there you go. There's the root system of the plant. Now what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to put it in this bowl of water. And I'm going to just let that soak into the root system there, which is quite dry. So this plant's really going to benefit from having their roots revitalised and washed as well. So there we go. I don't know if you can see that in there. Okay, like that. And then we've got the original growing media, and we know it's quite dry, isn't it? So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to add a bit of moisture to this, okay, like that, and I'm going to mix that through, like so, and by doing this we can ensure that when we repot it, the roots will be in a nice damp environment, okay. So this is how we revitalise our pot plants. So there we go, that's great. That's great. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to put some stones over the holes so that they don't block up with the growing media or compost, and then the plant might become waterlogged, and that is another issue that plants suffer from. And you don't want to waterlog your plants. You can kill a plant if you overwater them, if they sit in water for too long. Now I'm going to put some growing media in there, like so. And I'm just going to offer the plant up to get the right height. There we go, those roots are lovely and wet now in there. Look at that. Just going to spread the roots out. That's about right. And then I'm just going to backfill with the original compost. So you don't need to go out and buy fresh compost. It's quite hard to get hold of at the moment. You can just use the original, and it was quite dry, so this plant's really going to benefit from this. Just going to press it down like so. There we go. Lovely. So I'm just going to rinse my fingers off in there. And it'll be interesting to see how that plant responds to that little bit of TLC and having nice moist compost for its roots to feed on. So there you go, that's how you can revitalize your container grown plant. That's all for now, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.